Ever wondered if a trading strategy could give you a win rate of up to 93%? Sounds crazy, right? Well, today we are diving into a trading strategy that works across multiple assets and timeframes, providing reliable and consistent results, not just an overfitted one. As always, here on TradingGate, we focus on data provided by backtesting, as you can see in these examples: 90.98% win rate, 91.04% win rate, 92.71%, and 94.35% win rate. That's why I invite you to subscribe to the channel and watch till the end to understand how to generate such a crazy win rate. So, let's jump straight into it. Today's trading strategy is built around these principles: a main entry based on an indicator and a volatility confirmation based on another indicator. We'll break it down step by step. Let's start to go to the indicator session and type Waddah Attar Explosion V2 and open this one by Cyan KM. As you can see, we have the histogram bars, one line and another blue line. Let me change the color so that we can see everything better. We're gonna remove the deadline zone because we don't need today. We're gonna change the explosion line's color to yellow. As you can see, this indicator has green histogram bars and red histogram bars. Their name is the uptrend, the green ones, and the downtrend, the red ones. The main function of the Waddah Attar Explosion is to identify strong price movement and potential breakout opportunities in the market. It combines elements of momentum and volatility. Whenever the green histogram bar crosses over the explosion line, this yellow line, the indicator generates a long signal, while whenever a red histogram bar crosses over the explosion line, we generate a sell signal, so we're gonna open short positions. This indicator, as we were saying before, it works perfectly for momentum strategy. That's why, along with it, we're gonna add the ADX, the Average Directional Index, which is another momentum oscillator. So we're gonna confirm that there is enough volatility in the market. The way we will use the ADX is very simple. Whenever the ADX will be above this line, we're gonna allow trades. As you can see here, we have a lot of volatility in the market and the ADX is above our 20 level. While here we have a ranging period and the ADX is below the 20 value. That's everything for this strategy, guys. It's very simple. Now we are ready to automatically generate trades using our strategy builder that lets us build strategies without any code, run backtesting and automate trades. Let's start the challenge, guys. I'm gonna build this strategy in less than 30 seconds. Let's start the countdown. I'm gonna set the long signal. That's cool, guys. Long entry signals are just set. Now let's set up the short signals. That's amazing, guys. I just forgot to turn on one short signal. Sorry guys, was in a hurry. By the way, guys, as you can see, we built a strategy in less than 30 seconds. Let's check how the entry signals are generated. Of course, we still need to set the exit rules, but we will do that in a second. Here we have a long signal, because the green histogram bar from the Waddah Attar is greater than the explosion line, and the ADX is above our threshold line, which is the 20 level. While for a short position, we have the downtrend histogram bar that is above the explosion line, and the ADX is above the threshold level. Now we can configure our exit rules. For the stop loss, we're gonna set the stop loss ATR bands, and for the take profit, we're gonna set the double take profit based on percentage. So we're gonna take the first take profit at 4% with the 50% quantity, and the second take profit would be 8% with the remaining 50% quantity. Let me first explain about the stop loss settings. Here I just load the ATR bands onto the chart. These represent the ATR value based on each candle. As you can see, it's a dynamic stop loss. We're gonna take the ATR value of the previous candle, and that will be our stop loss level. To make it more clear, as you can see here, we have a stop loss, which is kind of a trailing stop loss, because this is our entry level, and our stop loss closed in profit. As you can see, the price goes down and breaks the ATR value based on the previous candle. This will let us recalculate the stop loss based on the most recent market volatility. Concerning the take profit, the first take profit set at 4% from our entry position and the second take profit at 8%. which in this case it wasn't hit. While for a short position is exactly the same. We're gonna take the ATR value of the previous candle, and if the price crosses over that level, our position will be stopped out. While we're gonna set the first take profit always at 4% distance from our entry position. As you can see here, the first take profit was hit, and the second take profit is set at 8%, which wasn't hit in this example. That's amazing, guys. Now that we have all the strategy rules clear and we have explained all of the details, we are ready to jump and see some backtest results. Here, as you can see, we have many backtest results based on many assets and timeframes ranging from 15 minutes to 4 hours. But the percentage profitable, the win rate, is absolutely high, guys. Look at here. We go from 74 to almost 95% win rate, guys, which is absolutely high. Let's check the top performing ones in terms of percentage net profit. We have almost 75% win rate. Absolutely incredible, guys. This isn't the highest win rate value, because the highest win rate is this one, 94.35% win rate. But I will explain it in a minute how it's possible to achieve this high win rate. We have a huge number of trades, 665, which in reality, considering that we are dealing with the double take profit, the Tradingview counts each exit as one trade, where in reality it's actually one trade. We have a total closed trades of 563%. The net profit is 469%. It's not so high, but we should consider that I didn't apply any leverage. Max drawdown 25.71%, net profit/drawdown 4.23, which is on the average, profit factor 1.5. We are backtesting more than 3 years, as you can see from the monthly table. We have a very few losing months, the other are all profitable. The mind-blowing results are here, which basically are max win row 33, risk reward 0.51, and this is a key metric of today's strategy. Expectancy 0.13, which is a low value, average win 2.83, and average loss 5.53%. Max win trade 7.93%, and max loss trade 36%. We could also lower this value, of course, by going in the risk settings of our strategy builder, but we will keep it like this, because the secret to achieving this high win rate is using a dynamic stop loss that recalculates its distance based on the previous ATR value. The higher the previous candle's volatility, and the larger the stop loss will be. This makes it harder to hit the stop loss, but the downside is these big losses, like this 36.22%. And of course, we have a low risk reward. There is no right or wrong approach. This is just a way to approach the markets and use different position sizing to achieve a higher win rate. But of course, if you're not willing to accept these big losses, you can check out this video right here, which basically follows the opposite approach of today's strategy. That means lower win rate but massive gains.